Coach Rosemary alongside a fellow Southern African man, Coach Kevin. We can talk about, Coach Kevin, you definitely speak about this, teaching these young players how to come onto a game when you are required and the pressure is high, how to come off the game, even when you're flying high and playing well. It's all about development. Coach Rosemary, on your part, I'm thinking here's an opportunity for the girls to learn how to play professionally in a game that really might not count towards victory in the end.
Very true, Chico. We are talking of development, and this is the time where we want to see our players adapting to the technical skills that you have taught them. Are they learning? Is there any improvement? And also on the tactical part of it, are they now knowing how to move out of their defense into the midfield and joining in the strike force and to move as a block, as a team? When we lose possession, how do you react to regain the possession? If you have the possession, how then do you apply yourselves in terms of keeping and retaining the possession? And it's all about seeing if they've learned something and are they applying what they've learned. And from there, then we can correct one another going forward to make them better players and the future players of tomorrow.
Future players of tomorrow, players of today. Tanzania up against host nation Zimbabwe. What do you remember, or what have you seen and learned from these two teams over the course of the tournament, Coach Kevin?
For what it's worth, Chico, I thought Zimbabwe came and they gave a good account of themselves for the first two games. Even though this is their first time hosting the tournament, they're probably overexcited. But yes, they might not have had as much preparation as many other nations. But for me, both nations, and coming into an international tournament at this level, it is an eye-opener for a lot of kids. You know, you on the pitch, they're not speaking Shona as a Zimbabwean, they speak in French. So those little interactions on its own is development, I think, for young players. Yes, I'd like the coaches and the FAs to take whatever happened to both these teams back to their countries and understand that we need to prepare a lot longer, we need to prepare a lot better, but we need to take the stats from these games and analyze them in such a way that it goes down to development only. How do we play out from the back? How do we outnumber our opponents in defense? How do we outnumber our opponents in attack? And that is important for me. That's the important lessons that we want to see. And I come back again. Tanzania, their boys played well last year in the tournament. The girls did not do so bad in the tournament, but
an opportunity to wrap up this tournament with some decency, right? Yes. They are coming up next, having to face a very interesting Zimbabwe side that finished bottom of the groups in Group A of the girls' log standing. As you can see, their Zambia girls have been sensational and absolutely unstoppable, as has been Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso on 7 points, but it is a Tanzania side that nearly made it, but were not good enough to pip this defending champions Ghana to second place, and so it's Burkina Faso and Ghana through. Tanzania will have to settle for a game this afternoon, which is why we have these fixtures to go. Goalless draw between DR Congo and Guinea. We told you those girls can surprise anyone. Boys, Zambia, Zimbabwe playing out to a 2-0 win for the Zambian side, Tanzania and Zimbabwe, while DRC and Congo boys against Tanzania will be in action. Some exciting football to come our way, and we'll be right back here at halftime to discuss what we see. But go nowhere, because the first half is coming up next. The girls here to entertain. The opportunity has presented itself. You and I sit back, feast, enjoy football.
Thank you, Chico. So both teams are very much wanting to go out with a victory here. The pulsating sounds of the CAF anthem as we get ready for kickoff in cloudy conditions right now, but lots of sun coming through. here at Gateway High School. Tanzania against Zimbabwe in the 5th place playoff here at Gateway High School. It's going to be a very interesting one, this, and no doubt, as both teams have shown a capability of playing attacking football. The pitch is still looking good here. Day 3 of action. Yesterday was a busy day with 14 games. Today it's for the teams that didn't make it through to the semi-finals. The placement games for 5th up to 8th. And we're going to have the national anthems of the two teams.
Thank you, madam.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Tanzania.
How are you? Oh, because the others are still going to complain.
And now the national anthem of Zimbabwe.
So a bit of support for the home nation here. It will be Zimbabwe's last game of these championships. The girls taking on Tanzania in the 5th place placement matches. The boys having lost a few minutes ago 2-0 to Zambia. So can the girls salvage some pride here for the host nation? Tanzania got a win yesterday, 1-0 against Guinea. Guinea had missed a penalty in that game. But Tanzania deserving victors there. And Zimbabwe coming into this contest having finished bottom of Group A. A 2-2 draw with Morocco was an excellent start, but then a costly 1-0 defeat to the DRC. And then losing 3-1 to Zambia. The goalkeeper's only 13. Rukia for Tanzania, she made some good saves. 17, Winnie Mapua, she is the talisman of this Zimbabwe side. For Tanzania, lots of youngsters, most of these are 13 or 14. Rukia in goal. Noadia, number 10, played well yesterday out on the wing. Captain Elizabeth has been dropped to the bench today as the coach makes sure that everybody gets a run at these championships. So a few changes for Tanzania, likewise for Zimbabwe as well. Bridget Tauro's on the bench today. Coming in, we got the likes of Promise Katea. Beverly Matabini's been good for the young Mighty Warriors. Francisco Mube gets a start today. Ano Katea, the captain, very instrumental at the back. Change of keeper to Marian Mutezo comes in goal for Zimbabwe. Referees from the DRC, Therese Dadi, the assistants from Zambia, from Senegal and from Ghana. A little bit of a breeze. Pleasant conditions for the players. This game kicks off 1:30 p.m. local time. So for Tanzania, can they get another win here? Zimbabwe, they've shown plenty of promise. Number 12 there for Zambia is Nkala with the dreadlocks. They played attacking football. Kevin Johnson with me, much distinguished. Former coach of Kaizer Chiefs, coaching setups of many others as well. They're looking to get a consolation here, Kevin, these teams.
Well, I do hope that Zimbabwe is able to come out of their blocks, because we've seen some good individual players in the Zimbabwean team. But the Tanzanians also, they had some good individuals. And hopefully, the coaches have realized that this is a development team. Yes, we know that winning is sometimes the only thing that you look at, but there's ways that you can win, and there's ways that you can teach the young players how to play this game of football and enjoy yourself all the time. I'm looking forward to seeing I think it's the number 17 of Zimbabwe. She's a striker.
That's Winnie Mapua there. Yep, she's been hot. 2 goals in the tournament so far.
And then we also have, I'm not sure if it's the number 13, Steve. You know their names better.
Yeah, Beverly Matabini, she's good.
Of Zimbabwe, she's good. And then the tall, I think it's a midfielder or a defender from Tanzania. That has nice ball control.
I think that's Elizabeth. She's on the bench today. She was captain yesterday, but I think she's made way so that others get a run.
Okay.
But we'll probably see her coming on later.
She has the ability to control the team nicely, so let's see.
Zimbabwe in the yellow colours kick us off, attacking the goal to your left. Tanzania in their famous home colours of the dark blue and black, attacking the goal to your right. It's a 5th placement match. That's a Mawanja up front in the centre forward position for Tanzania. 4th game in 3 days for both. Will Zimbabwe let their heads drop, or will they try and go out with a bang here? Promise Tonganai, then the number 3, is playing in the number 9 position. Winnie Mapua, who was so good in qualifying, she's on the left side of attack. The coach lost her voice yesterday. She couldn't do a post-match interview because she was unable to speak. She was doing so much shouting, the Zimbabwe coach yesterday. Rukia getting her team in problems. They don't want to give the ball away to Winnie Mapua. Might get punished. Winnie scored from range yesterday against Zambia, who were comprehensive 3-1 winners in the final Group A game yesterday. Zambia and Ghana do look the favourites to take this girls' title. Composure there from Anotida Ginoira, but a bit of a risky back pass perhaps there, Kevin.
I like the risk they take, Steve, because it shows you that they want to build up from the back, and they're not interested at this point in the game to play the long ball.
So better to build up from the back. I know you don't like the long balls at all. It's better to stay in control. Francisca Nuves, number 12, she's in today. So I think for both of these teams, every player will have got a run. Tanzania came with an 18-player squad. Zimbabwe with a bigger one. So free kick given to the young mighty Warriors. Earlier on, the boys' team losing 2-0 to Zambia. This morning was such a lot of fun with the Grassroots Festival. Under 9s were here, and they were getting coached by legends of the game. Zimbabwe go long. And here's Malata, the left back for Tanzania. Nuadia was quite enterprising yesterday, the number 10 for Tanzania. You can keep an eye on her. She generated a couple of chances. Wasn't it fun, this grassroots festival this morning, Kevin? Under 9s mixing with the likes of Spiwe Chabalala, Clementine Toure, the former Côte d'Ivoire coach, and other legends like Lamana Lualua.
Oh, what a spectacle CAF put up there with the grassroots coaching. You had Amanda Dlamini as well there, and there were so many legends that were helping the little ones look up to them and do their little drills. Really, really well done to CAF.
I don't know if Amanda kept a clean sheet, because I saw her in goal at one stage against some under 9s. With tiny little goals they had for that age group as well. I did
not have the privilege of watching that part. I had to come and work.
So then there was a Legends match as well, where they were in action too. So this is such a wonderful initiative from CAF, this African Schools Football Championship. There's a Level D coaching course still on, which will finish tomorrow. Tomorrow's semi-finals day, and the finals are on in Norton at Ngoni Stadium, about an hour away. Touch there from Maka Zizipa. So both of these teams are debutants at the CAF African Schools Championship. Zimbabwe not qualifying but coming through as hosts, so that's how they got the place, and that's how Zambia are also representing Kasafa Zizipa. You can see she's influential for Zimbabwe CAF in the number 9.
Yes, always, but again, I said this in the previous game as well, is let's teach our players to try and keep the ball away from competition. And when you look at just what happened now, Zimbabwe gets a free kick and they put the ball into competition. They put it in the area where there's 10 players.
Better to keep the possession.
Keep the possession, keep moving the ball, Steve. Wait until you have the opening to go inside.
Good ball that from Zizipa to Diwini Mapua, who's hacked down. Referee from Côte d'Ivoire is not going to allow that. And you know that she is the most dangerous player on the field for Zimbabwe. And taken out there by Malata, the Tanzania defender. Beatrice Justice Malata, another of the 13-year-olds. That's easily taken by keeper Rukia, who made some good saves yesterday in the game against Guinea that we covered for you. It's Diwini Mapua, the target. This could be promising for Zimbabwe. Diwini. Oh, turns it inside out. Winnie gets the crossover. Can they finish off here? Big opportunities for the young mighty Warriors, but no takers. Tonganai and Neshiri both had chances, but weren't able to get the shot in. You see how dangerous Diwini Mapua is. Her brother's Denzel Mapua. He plays in the Zim PSL and also for the junior national team. Cleared away by Ano Ginoira, the captain. What can they do here? Nuadia. Well, Zimbabwe playing with confidence here. Tonganai. It's Tonganai. Too slow. Oh, and dispossessed in the end by Hafsa. Probably should have done better there, but positive play we're seeing from Zimbabwe. Once again, Zizipa, Maka Zizipa, running things from the midfield. Tonganai. Promised Tonganai, she will still go for the young mighty Warriors, and Rukia takes it well. Zimbabwe, certainly the better team at the moment, Kevin.
Yes, they put in a lot of pressure, and they should get the number 13 involved in the game a lot more, but give her support, and she's able to deliver for them. But again, Steve, I keep on saying, take the ball away out of competition.
13 is Beverly Matibini. Mawanja, the number 9 for Tanzania, and playing in the number 9 role. 7 minutes, no goals as yet. The other girls' game today went to penalties. DRC Guinea was 0-0, and DRC won 7-6 on penalties in their placement match. And Malata's getting quite a bit of the ball, the number 2 for Tanzania, scrapping for it with Beverly Matibini, who's been a regular starter in the tournament for the young mighty Warriors. What can they do from the set piece? It's Noadia. Goalward. Oh, it's gone in. The keeper has fluffed it. Marian Mutezo should have stopped that. But it's worth testing the keeper at this level. And it's Malata. And Tanzania, Noadia Maswa is the goal scorer. She took her chance.
We had a similar goal yesterday from the Moroccans.
Yeah.
They also took a free kick, and the goalkeeper, because of her height, she didn't, instead of taking 2 steps backwards, she took 1 step forward, and they put it over her head.
Well, you do see this a lot at this age group, especially with the girls. It's Tanzania 1, Zimbabwe 0. Noadia with the goal 8 minutes in. Noadia Maswa against the run of play. A little bit of slight drizzle at the moment. Bit of a funny day for weather here. Started off very chilly, sun came out, and now a bit of drizzle. Before the weather patterns changed, April there'd be bright sunshine wall to wall throughout the whole month, but it's not like that anymore these days as weather patterns have changed. But April used to be the most beautiful weather in Zimbabwe. Bit of a funny day today, Kevin.
What do they call it, Steve? Climate change.
Yeah, climate change.
We as human beings are not respecting this beautiful earth that we live on.
We've really seen it here in Zimbabwe. The rainy season is just on its way out now. Normally finishes in March. Tanzania with that goal from the free kick. Noadia. With a squad of 18, all of them getting a chance to play, which is really good to see. Here's Mawanja, the number 9. But yeah, the rain is coming down a bit more heavily now. This is probably the last week of the rainy season. This could even be the last day of it. It was forecast that there could be some precipitation today. We've had an amazing rainy season here in Zimbabwe, the best in many, many years. Tanzania lead 1-0 over Zimbabwe. Noadia, 8th minute, injured player. The other legends who are here, there's 10 of them, and they were at this grassroots festival this morning. Karim Hagi from Tunisia, that's a big name. Chimunya Mwitwa from Zambia, Spiwe Chabalala from South Africa, Lamana Trezor Lualua from the DRC, Ezram Nyandoro from Zimbabwe. Let's just see that again. Yeah, came down pretty hard there, did Captain Anotira Jinoira. Ruda Neshamba former national team women's player from Zimbabwe, Clementine Toure, Cote d'Ivoire coach, Sophia Mwasikili, Tanzania goalkeeper, Amanda Flamini, who's also with us on the commentary team, Lamia Boumedi, CAF Women's Coach of the Year from Morocco. It's just an incredible array of stars here, Kevin, eh?
Yes, we're blessed to have so many legends walk the field and show the younger ones where they come from, who they are, and hopefully whoever they were at the grassroots is able to keep the picture in their head
Yeah.
until they become famous.